There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to use the mic so you could actually hear me. Does this work
Maybe
at
we
all?
should use the other one.
Actually, you probably want to grab that mic.
That one.
Okay, I get it.
It works, but it's
We don't
not-
want you to suffer hearing.
It works. It works.
Ta-da! Are we here? Does this work?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Oh, goody.
perfect.
Okay, welcome to a new year. And we know that it's an absolutely bizarre year. Bizarre time because who is it says every 5,125 years the universe goes through a complete reformation, transformation. We don't know what the heck's going to be coming up. The only thing that I do know is that you guys and the light workers on the planet, the star seeds everywhere, are ready to roll. You're here for a reason. We're not here to just kind of waste time with our finger up our nose going, what do I do now? You know what to do. It's called learn how to listen. And then move your butts accordingly in the moment that you hear those words come to you. You've been practicing and studying and oming and tripping and aciding and whatever you've done to come to this point. And now it's time to act. No more sitting on the fence and going, what should I do? Wake up, listen, and move. That's the trial and error. I wrote this down a long time ago. I just have a couple notes that, ironically, as all of you know, we are constantly guided by our mentors, by our people that passed away, by the universe, by the planets, by all the different masters in this incredible universe we're in. So now it's up to us what we do, how we handle it. It's not what's out there. The news really is like off the wall. Oh my God, the world is up. Okay, we have a choice. What do we listen to? This is our time to make a choice. And ironically, this ties into, for all of us, every so often I have guides that write, and as an automatic writer, I throw out little things. And basically, you relate to all of this too. I planted the seeds of all the teachings I had in my life, and they blossomed. In my head and in my heart, and I blossomed. And so have you, every single day. What does that mean? It means that everything you've done, it doesn't matter what it has been, we all have different journeys. But how is it that we're all connected here? What drew us here? What drew us to all the different journeys, to the masters, to the teachers that we relate to? You know, it's not just Joe Blow down the street, excuse me, Joe. Anyway, it's just, we all seem to relate to certain incredible teachers and masters and experiences and sweat lodges and mushrooms and God knows what else has come to our life in order to make us be alive and well. There are so many podcasts right now that it'll blow your mind. We are not here to just go, oh, this is nice, oh, that's really nice to hear. Wake-up call is everywhere. We turn around, a little kid can come in front of us, every single thing on the internet right now. I don't know if anybody of you gone on it lately. Because I'm a researcher, my spirit just throws me on the internet to see, check this out for today, and then 8,000 other things pop up, from science to spirit to environment to the new word that's passing everywhere called entanglement. We all know that, right? Are you awake out there?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you heard the word entanglement?
Yes.
Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
No?
No.
Entanglement is the new word that is being used to express interconnectedness by the sciences, like the little particle. They took a particle, this has been everywhere lately, took a particle and they split it in half. They put one 100 miles somewhere in Timbuktu, another 100 miles in New York, wherever. And what they did is they tickled this particle, half of it. The one in New York and the one in Timbuktu immediately reacted. Immediately, it's faster than the speed of light. There are things happening on the planet, guys. You've learned a little bit about it. You've learned a little bit about what's going on in space and time. I don't know why I have been the way I have. I am a traveler. I've traveled to more places. One day I'm in Hawaii, the next month I'm in Timbuktu and Sedona, and then I'm like in Tahiti, and then I'm married, and I got a kid, and I got a this. I don't even know how I do it. I don't. I was in Hawaii, had an argument with my boyfriend at the time, just came back from Tahiti. All of a sudden, I'm in a room waiting to go to Sedona. I do not know from the YWCA to the doorway in Sedona on the harmonic convergence eve with suitcases in my hand. To this day, I have no clue how I got there. We have all experienced stuff in our life, and we go, oh, how did that happen? Is that weird? Yes, life is weird. Can we acknowledge that once in a while? Can we say that not everything is normal? I wash my clothes, I do my thing. You know, we need some excitement. We need the unknown. We're designed for the unknown all the time. We are living in unknown times. Get ready, guys. We are going to have to make decisions. I got to take a sip of water. Because life is crazy right now. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't. And in many ways, we don't have to. This is a time we studied the all. Oh, the all. God is wonderful. God is so kind. The masters are so great. I read every friggin' book on the planet by every master ever living. I've been there, you have too. And now, it's up to you. It's, you know, that thing about finally living your truth. Who are you? What are you doing? What is in your heart? What makes you different? What makes him different? We study the same things. What turns you on? What makes you part of this whole universe? It doesn't have to be the same. We're not all crackers in a box. You know, we're very unique human beings, and we're different, but we have, you know what we got going? Soul. We've got spirit in us. We got Akashic records. We got, you name it. Right now, there are so many ways of expression to what's going on. And the beautiful thing about it, we have young people, the podcasts. Before, there was just a couple. Here and there, we had, you know, Next Level Soul. We had Greg Braden. We had this guy and that guy. Now, you turn on the YouTube or internet, everything that could possibly come forward to study, to learn, things that have been explored, things that we have found in the Antarctic. Everywhere, there's cities coming up, bodies coming up from millions and billions of years ago we haven't found, new things in space that are floating around. This is not Kansas anymore, Dorothy. Forget it. If you're trying to get back to yesterday, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You have to become 6 years old again. Or, okay, about 12. Every day is a journey. Every day is like, wow, today I see Johnny, I'm gonna have a date with Johnny. Today I have to do this, I have to go to school, I have to study this, or maybe I'll do my dance routine, or maybe I'll go to the gym, whatever. Every single day now you are young again and responsible for what you are about to do. Whatever screw up we've done, we've had help, and we have done it ourselves. When I got hacked for 10 grand, it was like, how the heck did I do that? I'm smart. I'm wise. I'm stupid. Along with it, I gotta blend it in together because it was me who made that decision to do something stupid. And then forgive myself. Forgive yourself for what you coulda, woulda, shoulda. Right now is the only thing you have. Now, I have studied, as I said, with a zillion people, as you have mentioned, literally. I have mentors that are Hopi mentors that were there. I've had, you name it. I've lost track. I can't even write a book about it. It would take too long. Jean Houston was a wonderful inspiration, and ironically, I found this to explain this period. In our time, we have come to the stage where the real work begins. It is a time where we partner with creation. And in this creation of ourselves and in the restoration of the biosphere, the regenesis of society, and in the assuming of a next type of culture of kindness. Herein, we love daily life, reconnected, and we are recharged by the source so as to become liberated and engaged in the world and in our tasks. And to complement that, one of my mentors was a sacred architect. Boy, his stuff, he was like 20,000 years ahead of our time. His book on transformation is at hand. Everything came at the same time. Planetary and personal. Humanity. This planet and its life are moving through a process of renewal and change. The grids are shifting. We are about to make a quantum leap in evolution of consciousness. It is time to become the stewards of the planet, the keepers of the earth gates. It is time to correct the imbalances we have created in the ecology as we have in our own relations. We are becoming more globally conscious of our responsibilities and true nature as spirit and matter as events, like the harmonic convergence started years ago. We tried that. It doesn't mean we are airy-fairy. It doesn't mean, oh, life is wonderful. Thank you very much. It just means we gotta be aware. Why are you here? Why are we oming? Why are we praying? What are we doing? Because we are starseeds. We have come from the universe, guys, somewhere. Don't you feel that? Like, what am I doing on this planet Earth? Wow, I feel so weird sometimes. Where am I? Am I in a hologram sometimes? How did I do this? We are knowledgeable, we're wise, if we choose to be so. If we choose to open the door so that we can walk through it when we are asked to participate. You know what it is, and having faith, real faith. My hero is a lady called the Peace Pilgrim. Has anybody ever heard of her?
I have her book.
Unbelievable. This Peace Pilgrim, at the age of 53, after going through a lot of stuff, she went into the forest and said, God, I gotta be in service. I wanna do something. I trust you in everything I do. Please show me. In her tunic, cotton tunic with a couple pockets, a little bottle of water, and nothing else. Started walking and walked across this country for 25,000 miles in her lifetime. and went to every town in this country, pretty much, and traveling through the winter and the summer. You know how it is when you get outside and it's cold, it's like, whoa! Picture yourself walking through a forest in a friggin' tunic in the winter. Faith? We're not even close to that. I don't know how she did it. In the winter, she gathered leaves and she hid under the leaves and blah, blah, blah. And she just said, I just listened to God's voice. If to eat, not to eat, to travel. She would travel through towns and they fed her great. She didn't have food. She fasted. 25,000 miles in her lifetime. Starting from 53, I think she ended when she was like 70. In a friggin' tunic. Okay? You know how she died? Somebody gave her a ride and they crashed.
No. Really?
Yes. She happened to be in the car. But anyway, how do they do that? How did she do that? Those are my questions. How about Finhorn? Anybody know Finhorn?
Yes, yes.
Couple people from England got a message. They were working in a big resort in England. Very expensive, high-end, middle-class type thing. Peter and Eileen Caddy, their 3 kids, and a friend. She got a message in her head. Go to Scotland. Go to a place called Finhorn in their trailer. Left England, went to Scotland. To make a long story short, became listeners to nature, plants. And through the information that they got from day one, they were living in a little trailer on sand in Finhorn. It was a little trailer park, no grass, no this, on the sand. No money, nothing. Since then, they have become one of the biggest institutes in the world. Why? Because they listened to all the plants to tell them how to do it. They grew plants this big in sand. People went, were they magicians or something? That's too weird, they're freaky. They created stuff that was impossible because they listened. And they said, okay, people think we're little nuts, but everybody came and said, how did you do that? How did you grow that? How did you grow this? Faith. We hear about faith. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to have some right now. We are being asked to be honest. We are being asked to help, to be part of what's going on. Not just saying, oh, it's nice, good luck. Being honest, helping somebody, the kids that you meet, the younger generations are begging for knowledge. They're coming in knowing stuff that we couldn't even conceive of. They're called Generation Z, Q, R, I lost track. Okay? There's so many that are so wise and look like they're from space. Be aware, somebody's a little different. Embrace it, because there are people that know what you don't. You think you know it all because you're an adult? Ha! Not even close. We're lucky to be in a kindergarten. Michio Kaku, who is like the new Carl Sagan of this time, says we may be coming out of first grade. Maybe. That's it, folks. You're babies. But you know something? Isn't it nice to be innocent? Isn't it nice to kind of go, oh, wow, the world is pretty. Look at those flowers. Look at the beautiful thing. Oh, what gorgeous things, what beautiful music, what a wonderful concert, what a great piece of art. To be enthralled in the beauty of this planet. We live here. Mother Earth, there's a reason she called her Mother Earth. She grows everything. She gives us everything. Even the pharmaceutical companies use her stuff and then call it their own and add some garbage to it occasionally. Anyway, the main thing I'm trying to say is you are all at the time right now You're like the bubbles that are going to orchestrate the entire universe. This is what we're here for. Be innocent, be unknowing, not knowing what to do all the time. I'm doing some work in 29 Palms. Not the place I would choose to navigate my life right now, but the thing is, it's interesting because doors are opening to all of us. I don't care if it's a better cookie, if it's a better hug, a better invention, a better anything. You are so high, so magnificent. It's time to embrace it and not just go, oh, it's okay, I'm just learning. Yes, you'll be learning how many lifetimes are we gonna go through? I don't know. How many have you gone through? I don't know. Embrace them all because it's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
Yes.
Now I'm gonna wake you up and then I'll get off the stage. I wanna thank everybody here for coming. I just wanna acknowledge that you are wonderful. You wouldn't be here if you weren't, and everybody around you that you love and adore and teach and embrace it all. Be a kid again. And in fact, what I wanna do is, at the count of three, I want you all to just put your hands up and make a noise. I don't care what it is, just let go. Anything, you can do la la la, ooh ooh ooh, I love you, whatever. But just a new year, day one. Today's day one. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Woo! One more time. Thank you.
Yes.
Nice job.
Wow. Danielle. One more time. Yeah.